Hello fellow kids, how do you do? Are you interested in healing this poor little thing?
The story began simple. I saw this one on a marketplace site. It was a bit overpriced, a woody 6-switch at first, then I saw the front panel and I realized it's a heavy 6er, the first version, and it seemed like to be bought in Canada back then. The TV connector was cut off, and as I opened it I was shocked that the whole RF module was missing, and there was this unfamiliar card. More experienced people told me that this is a homemade composite mod that was not finished. The only thing I had pre-done is soldering a wire to the mono TIA output. One of my friends sent me this tiny, really tiny board that is supposed to substitute this huge bastard one. As I learned from before, I fluxed and press soldered the board. I have good experience with fat as I make a lot of fat bread for homeless people, so this was easy. I feared if the TIA was dead, and that was the main reason for this modification, and I got only 1 voltage on the screen signal, that would mean black screen, but that at last told me that the other is the 5 voltages, and it was easy to find ground because it is connected to the shield. The board is so tiny I really had to be careful not to make shots. The board only splits the audio, so you don't really have to make the job down there. There is a resistor, a transistor and the reel that should be removed to make the mod work. It was easy because the elements are not tightly placed. What I really hated was cutting and soldering the RCA cables. Today you don't have 2 cables inside but 1, and the ground is just around it, and first I soldered the cables without bringing them through the hole on the case, so I had to read on that from the beginning. But after that I got my NTSC power converter and connected it to television, and I was really excited.
Because I am a very reliable client of my psychologist, there won't be any assembling video in the near future, but I'm gonna do a lot of programming, and that's another great cause for a stroke on this console. And of course there will be a new episode in the future, so bye!